I also wanted to ask you about another topic I know you and your team are working on, which is quantum computing. I'd love to get your perspectives on advances related to the topic and where you see some of the greatest value or potential value being derived from quantum.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we've been doing work in quantum for more than 5 years now, and it's a pretty exciting area, both from a scientific point of view and an engineering point of view. We're approaching quantum with a few particular principles in mind. We're selecting a particular type of qubit, which is the basic operator or the basic building block of quantum systems that we think has advantages in being able to scale. And we're also taking a full system approach and bringing some new technologies like being able to configure and measure qubits at the very low temperatures that they run. Because for quantum systems to work, you have to control all kinds of noise that may affect the coherency of the qubit, and so they have to run at like close to 0 degrees Kelvin. But we have ways of measuring those qubits in their state and configuring them, and there's a bunch of really interesting technologies around quantum, but it's likely many years out still. So we sort of have a parallel effort underway where we're looking at one of the applications for quantum computing. And despite all of the work that we're doing in trying to make data safe, one of the applications of quantum computing that's well recognized in the field is to break cryptographic algorithms, and particularly those that are based on prime number factorization. And I think it's recognized in the field that is a risk, and it's a risk even if it takes a while for quantum to reach that point, because there's various actors that are taking encrypted data sets, tucking them away for the future so that they could potentially crack them if quantum computing does succeed in breaking these crypto algorithms. So we have a whole investigation in looking at what we call post-quantum crypto, which is improving the algorithms, improving the accelerators for those algorithms, and making them resilient against a quantum attack. And that's something that makes sense to do today, because we want that data to be encrypted well before any ability for quantum to go and put that data at risk. By the way, there are many other applications of quantum that are interesting that don't get into data decryption, but which is also why we're pursuing quantum. But we want to make sure that quantum doesn't get used for bad purposes, and that's why we're designing these post quantum crypto algorithms.